have a list.
Yeah,
women definitely have a list.
No, you've been listed.
No, I ain't work. Every ounce of pussy I've gotten, I had to work for.
Yeah, right.
No, you have not.
Yeah, do y'all believe anything I say? Y'all know.
Right.
No.
Do y'all believe? On me. Damn, y'all believe anything I say to you motherfuckers?
No.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy KJ coming to you live with an all-new episode. We are going to continue with our saga of Joe versus Mal fights on the Joe Budden podcast. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see.
Yeah, he's coming in right now off your little Joe Biden joke. But anyway, all right, what are we talking about? A list. You guys have pirate lists.
I wouldn't call it a pirate.
Creepy misogynistic list.
Look at you. All men have a
narrative.
Yeah, all men have
The
a
narrative. We gotta stop with that too. Not y'all. That's not the narrative.
No, you crazy.
Shape shifting in front of you.
No, but all men have a list of women that they like or are attracted to or would like to have some time alone with.
Women they're interested in.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I really used to.
Any man that says he does it is lying.
No, or he's mature
Single
and
man.
not looking at or treating women
single man.
that way.
I'm single man.
I'm single and I don't have.
Look at you trying to get So okay, so every chick you ever dated, you just walked into at the mall. Like,
No.
oh hey, like you weren't interested in them.
The answer is no. The answer is no.
Every chick I've ever dated, no, it wasn't the mall. It was like a King magazine shoot. And yes, that's how it happened.
That's not how it happens.
More, you paying me to be a barbarian, and I'm not like you.
I think you referred to this before, though.
Tell me, it's never happened. I don't have a list anywhere.
And you don't write it down.
No, yeah,
I don't have a mental list. A mental list.
You don't write it down.
You definitely dated women that were on your list of women that you dated.
I can name 3 women that I would love to mount.
Yeah.
they task rabbit for that.
But you've also dated women that you've...
But I've mounted them already.
Well,
Like,
they were on your list. Now they're off your list.
No, they're
back on the list.
Let me not say that before. I love it. Yeah, could y'all talk about something?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, no, but you was just trying to say that...
I don't have a list.
I
don't have a hit list.
No, not a hit list, but you have a list of women that I would like to meet her.
Not a hit list.
I would like to take her on a date. I would like to spend some time.
I would like to get to know this woman.
Yeah, every man has a list like that.
Every human has a list like that.
Single,
All right. I just disagree.
but you've had one before, no?
Yes, when I was 16.
No, come on. Yeah, I see what you want. Okay, all right, my bad.
Because we'll speak to it since you have so much experience with these list complex guys.
I think a lot of our lists are
The same? You think we got cross?
It's Eskimo list.
for sure. It's Eskimo list for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
because the mall was running around with what's her name?
I was never running around with anybody. I was never running around with anybody. I said that's a lie.
When you was running around with,
I was never
it
running.
seemed like that when I
She
lived
said the
with
word
you.
and you ran.
Got it.
She said the word. You ran away.
No, you ran away. No, but our list now could be our Instagram, who we're following.
That's the list.
Well, that's not.
That's
true.
the list.
Everyone.
That's the list of all lists,
Followers
buddy.
not. Been on
Agreed.
You know what's funny? If that's the list, they all in D.C. Hey,
Baltimore's really close to DC, Joe.
now I see the Baltimore.
Baltimore's really close.
I'm just here to keep it a buck. If we talking about whatever list I think y'all talking about, 5 of them is in D.C. I've been trying to get Ish to come me to D.C.
We're an hour away.
Oh, so that's why this tour is routed this way. Okay.
So nobody else is gonna talk about a list. And if that's the case,
I mean, Grant said, I said I have a list. You said that you don't, and that's where the beef started.
And first of all, women have a list too. You've been part of a list.
Yeah, women definitely have a list.
No, you've been listed.
Nah, I ain't work. Every ounce of pussy I've gotten, I had to work for.
Yeah, right. No, you have not.
Yeah, but y'all believe anything I say? Y'all know.
Right.
No.
Do y'all believe me? On me. Damn, y'all believe anything I say to these motherfuckers?
No.
Yeah, right.
You never beat on the first night?
Come on.
Come on.
Yes.
See, this is why we want to fight this nigga. This is me and
No,
I'm
I've
him.
never done that.
You're fucking lying.
If I've done that, they were my friends.
You're just lying. You're just lying.
Fight this nigga. I just want to fight, man. Fight, man. Let's fucking fight. I hate when niggas lie to my face like that. And wear they scully like that while they doing it.
Mom, I'm not. I hate when you push these narratives. You know I'm not one night stand, man.
Not one night stand.
We're not saying you out here every night doing it.
Time out.
But you're
It off the first night, though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, that's swag. Don't do that. That is swag.
Love at first sight?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Joe moving her in too.
Love at first wife. That is love at first wife.
Love at first wife.
Yeah, come through. What the fuck are you talking about?
Joe said come through and stay. Bring your kids.
Your son got enough toys.
Come through and stay.
Oh, toys right there. It's a focus.
No, it's good school district somewhere.
It's a focus, man.
Joe's an asshole. Man.
We should not have been talking about this for 20 minutes.
That was funny though. But women have a list too, so it's okay. Definitely.
Yes, every man in this room has been listed by a woman.
Absolutely, for sure. You've been listed.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Fuck with your feet.
Maul doing everything he can to not get us to talk about this Tory shit.
How? Why am I not? Listen.
For a plethora of reasons, Maul.
This is just what the streets told me. I don't know
fuck
if it's
with
true,
you.
but I heard Maul may have tipped off the police about the gun.
See now, hold on. Now you're going too far. Now
That's what I heard.
First, y'all called me a cool last week. You called me a snitch this week. I got one more insult, and this whole shit gonna flip upside down. You nigga called me Jason Whitlock. Yeah.
Damn.
So lucky he my man. I would have popped on the knee of a nigga. He told me that shit. You crazy? Nigga? You know me way too well to even say some shit like that. That's all I'm saying. You know me way too well. You know where I'm at every day in the hood, uptown. You know where I'm at, nigga. I'm still on the block, nigga. How can I be a coon, nigga? And I'm with my niggas every day, with my people every day. How? Making sure my niggas is good every day. How? I'm in Flint. I was in Flint giving out water. How am I?
I could answer. You in the Flint?
Yeah, I was in Flint, nigga. Flint was cool before all this new shit. Before it was cool.
That's because Brandon was on the Pistons.
Nah,
I ain't fucking
he
wrong.
wasn't there.
I ain't fucking
He wasn't
wrong
there.
with Maul
He wasn't
shit.
there. He wasn't there.
Maul.
He was trying to impress Cash, though.
Forget about what I called.
Nah. I didn't even know her then.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm not.
Yeah, so call me a coon, but I'm out here, nigga.
What I call a coon.
I'll be that.
Let me talk to what I call a coon.
Niggas that don't think like you.
No, that's not true.
That's what everybody was calling me a coon.
Nobody thinks like me. Nobody
I'm saying
thinks like me.
everybody that was calling me a coon is because I don't think like
I
that.
design myself.
Me too. Surprise.
That's
Look,
why I fuck with Joe Budden.
I call a coon the niggas that tap dance for massa or take all of the things created by massa to
zoomed in
divide
like that.
our people and use them against our people.
I did that.
When who created black on black crime?
What do you mean? It's not about who created black. I'm saying that
asking
it
you a direct
happens. I'm saying that it's happening.
Can you?
I don't care about who created it. I'm talking about it's still happening.
Yeah, but
in our community.
But to understand why, no, black on black crime is not happening. Crime is happening.
That's why I say I don't care who created it. Crime is happening.
You're typically going
that's
to
all I'm
commit
talking
crimes
to.
to the people that live in your neighborhood.
You said what?
Typically, crime happens to the people in your neighborhood. So if I live in an Irish neighborhood, I'm likely going to commit crime to the Irish people.
Typically, crime is a proximity thing, is what he's saying.
Okay.
So when you start talking
now that
to
we
me,
know that.
so what you mean? When I say, hey, are you familiar with redlining? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And when you say yeah, and then continue with, hey, we killing each other, oh, then you don't understand how we got in this position.
Joe, where am I from?
I don't know.
Where I grew up
It's
at?
either the Bronx or Uptown.
Okay, where did I grow up
It's
at?
one of those.
Did I not grow up in the same communities as systemic oppression, as racial injustices, as racial profiling by the cops?
Of course you did.
All right then. So I'm just asking you. I'm from there. I'm not talking. This is what you gotta understand. This is why I just laughed all weekend at these comments. I'm from here. I'm still here. I'm still in Harlem every day. I'm still in the hood every day. So I can speak to that and say, look, yeah, I know why crime is happening here. I know there are things that are in place that people are upset, angry, violent, but we know that. So I'm saying, since we know what the issue is, let's stop doing this, because we have another fight, a bigger fight, and we need everybody together on this front. So we don't need to be in our communities bringing crime and bringing harm to each other, because we've recognized why this is happening. So let's stay together. Let's stop doing this dumb shit over here so that we can fight this shit over here. And I got called a coon.
Because if your goal is for us to stay together, then the response to Black Lives Matter, which is an organization built to fight systemic oppression and police brutality and equality, that can't be the response to that if the goal is to keep us together. If you understand that black on black crime is not a real thing, that term, I'm saying, then you get it. Then you get it.
All right, but what I'm speaking
don't go
to
past that. It's a lot of niggas.
What I'm speaking to is this. You said, because I brought up the crime in our neighborhoods. I said, yo, yes, Black Lives, before it became a slogan, a movement, it mattered to me, which is why I've never harmed a black person. I've never sexually assaulted a black woman, because black lives have always mattered to me. So I'm saying, I'm from the same place. I'm from the same hood where systemic oppression exists. I got pulled over in cabs because I'm black, and cab drivers are getting. Ain't no cab drivers getting robbed. Y'all want to see? I'm a black man in the cab. Y'all want to see if I got guns drugs? I've been through that. So I'm not speaking from somebody that hasn't gone through it, and I'm just saying, oh, black on black crime. No, I'm in the hood every day. I see what's happening. I'm saying, yo, listen, we know what the problem is. We don't have to do this. We don't have to kill each other. We don't have to kill babies. That shit is dumb. We're fighting the wrong fight. We're fighting each other. That does not have to happen.
Well, no,
and then you know what people respond with? Well, white people kill white. I don't give a fuck what white people do.
Well, no, the thing is, Mal, you can fight a few different fights at one time, and you don't need.
You just can't bring it up.
You don't need to. When you start using terms that white people made up in defense or in response to Black Lives Matter, like black on black crime, yeah.
I was saying treat each other. Because Black Lives Matter. Let's treat each other like they matter.
You can fight multiple fights at one time. That's one. And two, if we're just talking about crime, there are plenty of organizations, protests, and rallies that revolve around just stopping crime.
Absolutely.
Like, so if we get researched on some shit, so somebody said there's mad people out there that have dedicated their life's work.
And all I was doing was bringing light to it. Speaking on it. What's wrong with speaking on it? I'm from the hood. I'm a black man from the hood.
It's fine.
I can speak on anything black related. I can speak on it.
When I bring up Black Lives Matter and niggas start replying with some of the crimes that black people have done to them, I get rubbed the wrong way. And I didn't want to start with this. I don't plan on starting with this. But yeah, like I hear self-hate in a lot of people. I for whatever the reason be. Like Duke, I won't say his name right now. Like dude talking about, oh, that was a black nigga that fucking shot me. Nigga, that was a black nigga that fucking tried to execute me. Like I don't hate my people. I understand why we're in this predicament.
Right. But that doesn't mean you hate your people because something bad happened to you from one of your people. That don't mean you hate your people. That means you just speaking from an experience that you went through.
If your people are talking to the white people and then you start talking to your people, I take it as you hate your people.
No, that's not what that means.
I'm telling you, I'll take it.
Yeah, you can't take it like that.
At all times.
You see, because we always need communication with each other. We can never break that, no matter what. We need to, and that's the problem in our hood. We don't talk to each other enough. That's the real issue. We don't communicate. We don't know how to communicate. Everything is ego-based and everything turns violent.
I think the real issue is a lot of niggas let their experiences plague their thinking instead of the other way around.
That may happen, but can you be mad at that, though?
Yes.
Your experiences would plague your thinking, no?
They don't plague me.
But if you've gone through some traumatic things,
people are like that. They go through traumatic shit.
That's what it's called, PTSD.
I understand, but you have to acknowledge that you have that. Mm-hmm. So So you're looking through that lens at all times.
Right. Rightfully so, though, because you've been through something.
Not rightfully so when we seem to be making some type of progress in the awareness that white people have about black people's plight in this country. Now, for the first time, when awareness looks like it's further than it's ever been, awareness only. Not saying results, just white people being aware. That's not the time to say, hey, a black nigga tried to shoot me. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Wasn't you a gangbanger? Wasn't you in the streets? Like, you can't play both sides of the fence with me. If you was a street nigga and a nigga tried to shoot you, what the fucking do, nigga? Don't come over here to black nigga tried to kill nigga. Shut up.
Agreed.
You was out there. I wasn't out there. I was sitting in my truck,
but
minding my business.
But all of that, even gang shit, falls under systemic oppression, right or wrong. We had to come together. We had to police our, because that's how gangs started. We had to protect each other, protect our communities. That's how it started. That's how it started. Now, years later, it turned into something else. But I'm just saying, with the origin of it is a result of system, which I understand. Like, that's why I don't understand how people was trying to tell me. I'm like, do y'all know that where I'm from? I've been through shit. I'm not no nigga up here just talking from. I've been through.
Calling from the Bronx.
Who? How?
Anybody, not you specifically.
Oh yeah, no, anybody can. But I'm just saying,
come from anywhere.
But I'm just saying, I'm here though. Like I fight the same fights all my niggas fight, and I don't have to be. That's the crazy part about it. I don't ever have to go back uptown if I don't want to.
Where you gonna go?
Anywhere. I can go anywhere. But I'm just saying, I'm still there because that's my people.
Oh, that's a B.
And it's still shit that needs to change in the community.
Come on, let's talk about something fun and something that the whites can join us in.
The whites.
The rapper Tory Lanez arrested after police fired.
No Joe Biden.
The whites. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Joe Budden podcast. I learned a lot from them. I laugh a lot. You know, when I was a truck driver a year ago. Damn, that's been a year? Well, no, it was like 9 months ago. Yep, 9 months ago. 10, I don't know, a year. I used to listen to the Joe Budden podcast as I drove around the country. I listened to the Breakfast Club, Amanda Seals, Joe Budden podcast, I listened to this one called, oh crap, I forgot it. I gotta look it up. But like Hostage. From the podcast, you know, some other ones. I used to love just listen to them. I hate driving like on the road, like I hate truck driving. Like it just, I liked it for what it was, but it was just more. I hated just being gone, you know, driving. Me having like to drive, you know, all over the country. I hate that. Like I'll be a passenger, but I don't want to drive. But yeah, so I just wanted to know, to give like an insight to my people who subscribe to me on both my pages, on my Facebook and on Instagram, all my social media, is like what I like to do and what I like to watch, and you know, people I like to watch and things I like to watch. So yeah, Joe Budden podcast. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment. I will see you all next time. It's your boy AKJ. It's your boy AKJ. I always say that too fast. It's your boy AKJ. I'll see you next time.